So, Dick Durbin, a senator from Illinois, predicted that Democrats would lose to President Trump in 2020 if they were too liberal. Dick Durbin. Dick Durbin, you're pretty dumb. Dick. Let me explain to you why that's a horrible idea. Because basically, let's review what happened. Because in 2008, when Barack Obama got in, Democrats had both a majority in the Senate and the House of Representatives. Then they moved further to the right. They got more of the Blue Dog Coalition, which they really had been doing since the 90s, but it really showed when Obama had the numbers for single payer. He didn't even push for that. He pushed for a public option and then caved and got Nixon care. Now, that happened. And then what happened? The House, the people who voted didn't like that, so Republicans took over the House. Then they continued moving to the right, and what happened? 2014, the Republicans got control of the Senate. So they continued moving further to the right, and at this point, the Supreme Court was up for grabs. That's the other thing. If Hillary Clinton had got in, or any leftist had got in, they could have nominated a Democrat judge and given the Supreme Court back to Democrats, which it hadn't had for decades. So, but they continued moving further to the right, and they lost both the presidency and the Supreme Court. Now, granted, they never had the Supreme Court, but they could have gotten it back. So, it doesn't work, it doesn't work, it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Dick Durbin wants us to try it again. My God. People like this should basically be considered people sabotaging their own party at this point. Do I need to remind you guys that populist left candidate, Bernie Sanders, populist left senator, is the most popular politician in America right now? People absolutely love him. And Dick Durbin is going to sit there and go, why? We can't move too far to the left, otherwise people won't like us. We might be the only politician to have more than a 50%. Bernie Sanders has a 60% national approval rating. No one else can break 50. He's the only one where a majority of the country likes him. And Dick Durbin's just sitting there like, oh, I can't figure this out. Why can't I figure this out? That's it. I'm Ephrom, and good night.